video is going to be on kind of a new project that I'm starting. The the Impala still, it's still good. Everything's okay there. And so I thought, well, a couple of these things here, this went pretty quick. Now I had the time to do it, and I organized things, and I got on my game. And with today's technology and all the parts are out there, I bought a few things. Okay, we're gonna unbox them today. I'll show you what I got. Now you know already that I bought the Leopard 1000 kV motor I was gonna put in this. It still could be a possibility because the weight of this needs this, but I need the speed of this. Now this right here I got on Evil Bay from DHK Hobby. It's a 2260 kV motor that I wanted to replace in my Sen GST. However, as I looked at this stuff, I said, hey, you know what? Maybe I could do something different with the other project that I had in mind. So, I'll open this up and show you what I'm going to do next. Now, if you guys are familiar with this box over here, if you guys are familiar with the 409 that I put in the Impala, that's what it started from right there. It's a hot quarter scale Hemi engine kit. Okay, very, very detailed. These are on eBay. They're not real cheap. If you can find one for 50, 60 bucks. But they're die cast block. And everything else you can make. The die cast block is good for bolting in your brushless motors. On the very back of the motor, I don't know if they, back here, it actually has a flywheel and a crankshaft, all the stuff that goes through it. You eliminate all that. And here's some detailed looks of it. And when you eliminate it all, you put an aluminum plate on the back with some mounts, mount your motor on there. I went through this with some of the other die cast motors too. They're really good for hiding a brushless motor inside, especially the quarter scale. It'll take a big can motor, big one, and brushless or whatever. So we got all languages on the box here, and all the stuff here, like for the 409, what I did was I actually left the cross rim carbs on it, painted aluminum, and I put the distributor in the back to be give it more of the Chevrolet look and everything. The only difference was the water pump on the thing, which I could have went crazy with that on this, but I didn't. So, saying that, got a couple of motors. I got a couple of speed controls from the Sen GSTE that I bought online, and with that there, I'll stick with some brushless stuff. And I want to do a 32 Ford 5-window American Graffiti car. Is what I want to do. Because over the years, I go back from project to project. I had a couple of boxes of this stuff and a box of that stuff, and I had about 10 boxes for the 62 bubble top. And when you're seriously, it was over a 20-year period or a little bit longer. It took me to get my shit together and finish this one. So, and now I got some time, no drama for a while, hopefully. So I'll be able to concentrate on, you'll see the poster on the wall up there, the Milner Coupe from American Graffiti, right there. That's what I want to build, okay? say, it's going to have a gigantic Hemi motor in it. I'm not going to alter it. I'm going to leave the Hemi because back in the day, especially the California trend, I mean, there was quite a few of them, you know, old Deuces and all that, you know, especially the Chryslers and the Fords, that they were dropping these like 426 Hemis in, and extremely impressive looking when you look at them. You know, like it's a work of art. So that right there would be my next project that I'm going to do, and I kind of wanted to slip it out there to kind of not really to tease you guys because I'm still working on the Impala, and I still got bruiser projects and axle wraith and send GSTs. I want to finish up too, and I'll be doing segments on all of them all through the summer. So that right there was kind of like the opening door of what's going to happen. So if you want to see down the road what I'm doing, like, share, subscribe, and if you check in every week, you know, I'll usually have something up for you guys to watch. And I'm going to do a lot of scale building, a lot of hand building, and instead of kind of like doing the camera magic trick where you see it and then all of a sudden it's done, I kind of want to do some steps in between to show you guys exactly how I form like a sheet metal panel or a frame rail. And you know, a lot of it is heavy duty stuff because I do work in a body shop, and I will get the access of a frame machine and, you know, all the tools and the, you know, like a MIG welder and all that stuff. So I know you guys don't have a lot of that option, but there are other avenues here that I want you guys to explore, which is within your reach. So if you want to build something like this, it's not going to, how do I say, deter you from doing it because you don't have the equipment or the tools to do it. And the stuff that I'm going to show you how to use, I'm going to use a lot on the Deuce up there. I'm going to use a lot on that, and it's going to be a lot of new um, technology glues and all that stuff that's out there. It's not cheap, but you're not going to need a lot of it. So, and you can get it at your local, you know, auto body store outlet. You know, if you know somebody in the business, they can hook you up with the stuff, and I'll give you the part numbers and the brand names too. So you can probably order it right online somewhere, right directly sent to your house. So no matter what location you're in, whether it be Canada, Switzerland, the Netherlands, like Russia, anywhere out there, you can, you know, the stuff is probably all made in Germany, to be honest with you. You know, that's where the technology kind of came from, I think. I don't know. But it's spanned around the world, so this way here you guys have a chance to get your hands on it, use it, and give me your feedback on a lot of the stuff because I was extremely impressed with the new glues that you can glue metal together with instead of welding it. You can actually form it, sand it, and you can glue the panels together, clamp them tight, put a little heat on them, and an hour later you can feather it in and sand it, and it'll make a lot lighter project and a quicker project. So that's my segment for today. I wanted to give you a sneak peek on the brushless stuff, the Hemi, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a step-by-step build on how I'm going to put the brushless motor inside here. And like the headers and stuff, all that stuff you can still use if they fit your project. If they don't fit your project, then you're going to have to like form all the stuff, you know, on your own, and or maybe use these and just kind of like do a little heat on them and do a little melt on them. The reason I got this one because the headers are black and they come straight back. They're not. The other was a Ram Chargers Hemi, and they, you know, the headers are really exotic looking, and they were chrome, and I didn't really want to mess them up. And the valve covers on the other Hemi were crinkle cast, and these are chrome. So I thought this would go good with an open hooded car, and we'll go from there. So like, share, subscribe, guys, and I'll be getting back to you on another video. Okay. And I did buy something on eBay here to kind of like snazz up the 62, because a lot of people want me to take it out to car shows and hobby shops and display it. So I'm going to do that. So I can online and overseas. There's some really, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about here, there's some really, really smoking hot 6th scale, 7th scale female models, and they're resin kits, and they're 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 pretty graphic as far as the human body goes. There's no clothing on them, or very little, and so I thought I would get creative and do something there. I was going to do a Marilyn Monroe tribute to the car because of the year and all that, but hey, that was then. This is now, and we like to see girls in leather and scantily clad, and eye candy. So it attracts our builds and everything else. So hope nobody takes offense to that. But anyways, I'm gonna sign off now, guys. So have a good one. I just got home from work, and it's time for some beers. So, and this is a 16 ouncer here. If you're wondering, it looks huge compared to the car. It is. So I'll catch you later. Adios.